Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, we are doing the Divine Masculine and Feminine Love Reading. Spirit, please show me where the Divine Masculine is at on his way to find his Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine is dealing with some hostilities. Ooh, it's kind of like that sexy creature right there if you think about it. But he is going through some type of, obstacles in order to get to you. I'm not surprised with everything that's going on right now. We're having to, battle off all kinds of old stuff. And I didn't ask any questions, Spirit. It does say indecision, and then the Sixth Chakra just came out, Archangel Metatron. I'm going to put these back in because I didn't ask any questions, but they wanted to show up, so that could have some significant meaning for some of you. A lot of indecisions. Maybe, some of the hostilities is, trying to decide, do I go left, do I go right for the Divine Masculine? Spirit, please show me the Divine Feminine. Where is the Divine Feminine at coming into union with her Divine Masculine? Wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so the Divine Masculine, earlier, the Sixth Chakra came out. The 5th and the 7th for the Feminine just came out. I'm not going to take these, but I am going to take the one that just dropped right here. Wow, okay. Happy family, all right? So that's really funny that we got the 5th, 6th, and the 7th chakra that came out. So that is like getting those into alignment. Bottom of the deck. Oh my God, you guys, I cannot even make this up. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, the 6th chakra. So screw it. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So the 5th chakra is the throat chakra. 6th chakra is the third eye, and then we have the 7th chakra, which is our crown chakra. So it's like, for some of you, maybe the masculines are trying to decide on whether or not they want to come into this union and have this family. And I feel like, it's so funny, like the 5th, 6th, 7th chakra. I think that the masculine, what you have to understand is the masculine and the feminine are connected, funny enough, at the 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra, and the number 4 is right here, okay? Now, the masculine and the feminine are only connected at the heart chakra, and then the masculines are connected to the root chakra, and the feminines are connected to the crown chakra. So with that said, I feel like the masculine is having a really rough time, getting into that yin energy, okay? Yes, the yin energy, like getting into that feminine, the divine feminine side of themselves. They're kind of battling themselves, and it's almost like battle of the wills, is what I'm feeling like. So in the meantime, I felt like the feminine is at this place, maybe she has a family, okay? For some of you divine feminines, you have a family, and you're just, happy with your family right now while your divine masculine is out there battling whatever they need to battle. Wow, that is so crazy. Yesterday's readings were really crazy like that for the Virgos. And it was weird. They all kind of came together. So these readings are kind of like, it's really crazy, the synchronicities of these readings. So the hostility says defenses up, aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities toward you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-to-out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time, but whether this is old or new energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself right now and always. And I do feel like that's what's going on with the masculine, is they're having to stand up for themselves right now, okay? And they're having to fight some battles, and they're having to communicate with it, but they're having to do that from a higher perspective. It's like, they want their swords out, but they need to tune into these other frequencies. Whereas with the feminines, number 4, you know, happy family card. I feel like this is about closeness and fun and caring. So the rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread can indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, anniversary, or birthday party. Enjoy. So, you know, maybe for some of you, you know, maybe you know who this divine masculine is, and maybe you told them that you want a family and that's what you're wanting, and that's what, you know, you're not going to settle for anything less. And the masculine was like, no, that's not what I want. Like, hiya, like, go away. You know, I'm not ready for that type of a commitment. And so I think that, you know, maybe their communication style was a little off. I don't want to say a little off. I think it was freaking off. And for some of you, could be going on for quite some time. I feel like there was a progression. Maybe you were dealing with this person for a few years, you know, or maybe, you know, this has been their progression. Maybe they're, I'm seeing this as ages, you know, maybe they could have been born on the 26th. But I'm seeing this as like an age. Maybe they are 26. I'm feeling like this person at 39 said one thing, and then at 40, maybe they're 40 right now, or they're 41, because I'm seeing 39, 40, and 41, and I almost see this as like aging. This person is aging. They're maturing, okay? And, you know, maybe they might have 2 kids, or maybe you have 2 kids, or you're combining 2 families into one home, number 4. I feel like a lot of you know who this divine masculine is at this point, because otherwise there wouldn't be hostilities. You know, I think that I think this person maybe communicated one thing, but they're getting this like Sixth Chakra, you know, Archangel Metatron, and then you've got Uriel and Gabriel here. I want to see what Metatron has to say, because we got the Sixth Chakra, number 40. Clarity of thought, personal vision. This very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this card can be a new beginning, for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why, okay? Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create vibrant life is available to you now. That's why I'm really thinking that this is, and not every one of you is going to be 39, 40, and 41. For some of you, you could be 26 right now. And maybe it's when you get to these ages that's when you realize like where your family dynamic is going. For some of you, you're sitting in a toxic relationship with somebody who you guys have hostilities towards one another, and it's time for you to take your family and go elsewhere, okay? Number 41 talks about, it's the 7th chakra, which is Archangel Uriel. So Uriel says spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th chakra, 7th energy center, which is called the Crown Chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of the ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you up to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So I feel like for a lot of you, you do have divine presence. I feel like you have like angels and archangels that are guiding the two of you guys together. But I feel like in one way, it's almost like the masculine is fighting it, and the feminines are just like, you know, out like embracing life and envisioning what they want. See, that's where the masculine and the feminine, you know, differ. Like I said, the masculine is more connected to the earth realm, like, no, I don't want this. I'm going to fight this off, you know, and that's what they're saying. But then the feminine's like, intuitively, I already know whatever is meant for me will never pass me by. So therefore, the feminines are, you know, definitely delving into their spirituality. They're very connected to their intuitive side. Again, I'm talking about the divine feminine. Divine masculines are still in this weird, like, I'm gonna fight this. We do have 2 4s here. Actually, it's funny because we have 40, we have 41, okay, 41, and then we have 4, okay? So lots of 4s here. 4s are structure, stability, foundation, and family. 4s are the pillar of strength. It's also connected to the emperor. So I feel like, you know, the masculines are at this time having to fight whatever battles, and sometimes it's just inner battles, especially with Venus now in retrograde. And we also have Mercury in retrograde. We are dealing with a lot of internal inner child wounding that we need to do on our own, and we can't take anybody else on that journey with us, okay? For some of you, you know, this masculine has told you, like, I'm not sure that I can give you what you want right now, but I feel intuitively they are feeling called back, and they're being called back to you it's funny because we do have Mars and Venus. Mars just came into Capricorn, and Venus is retrograding Capricorn, and Mars and Venus are actually going to be coupled together for a couple of months, and those are the lovers. So that's the masculine, feminine, the divine, you know, the yin and the yang energy. And, you know, usually they'll only be together for like, you know, a week, you know, they'll sit with each other, but this time they're going to be together for a couple of months. So I definitely want to say, like, magic can happen. Okay. So it's just a matter of, you know, getting past whatever choices and decisions. Yeah. For some of you, you've been single for a very long time, wondering what's next. You know, for some of you, it's like you had a lot of options and you decided to take yourself out of the equation and kind of pull yourself back. We've got the Hermit there. So we could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay. Maybe you've been single for a very long time, and that is your challenge. The number 7, you know, 7 of Cups talks about, you know, having choices and decisions when it comes to your emotions and in love. Maybe you've got had a few different choices, so you've really had to narrow them down. You know, I just heard that saying, Spirit just said, you know, while you're searching for, what is it? Some of you guys know the saying. It's like, while you're, basically, you passed up a diamond while you were searching for one. Like, while you're searching through the rocks, you've already passed up your diamond. Or, you know, maybe they didn't see you as the diamond. Yeah, 5 of Cups. So we have the Tower here. And the Tower is, you know, things had to come down. There was some type of sudden, unexpected changes. Knight of Swords as the overall energy. Somebody wanting to come in and talk to you. I really feel like all of a sudden this person's going to get like a wild hair up their ass, because we have the Tower and then we have the Knight of Swords here, like running into action, wanting to go out and communicate. You got the bird flying in. I think that this person, they go from the 5 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. The challenge is the Hermit. So the challenge is, you know, everything that you've learned coming out and talking to this person. And I do see that with the throat chakra, because I see the Knight of Swords is literally running towards the throat chakra. The swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our perceptions. And the way we communicate with ourselves and the way we communicate with other people. And the Knight of Swords is running in. So this person is a bringer. So they've got some type of information, sudden information that is coming in. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been single for a really long time, but somebody is wanting to come in and talk to you. And I think that, in the past, Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk, I think that, what you've been looking for is kind of like what I was saying about, while you're searching through the rocks, you've already got the diamond is already here. I don't know what that saying is. If you guys know what it is, put it in the description box or in the comment box down below, please. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I just saw the Ace of Cups too. Oh my God. What did I tell you guys? The Emperor. Here he is. I just said that. Number 4 is connected to the Emperor. So the Emperor is somebody, he is the divine masculine. Okay. Now that I'm doing, with doing the divine masculine feminine reading, and he is looking at the Ace of Cups. He wants his cup. And so he is sending some type of a message or a messenger in, or maybe they're going out to find out, to bring back some type of information, that they want to see, are you still single? Are you happily married? Are you with somebody? Are you still interested in maybe having a family with one another? Like, where is, so I feel like the Emperor is sending out some somebody to find out, I feel like. Okay. Ace of Cups, they are wanting their Ace of Cups. All right, look at this. Wow, we've got the 4 of Pentacles and we've got the 9 of Swords. So there's some type of worry here, okay? At the end of the day, we've also got the 2 of Wands. So, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 5 of Wands. So I feel like, for a lot of you, I want to clarify the 9 of Swords. Spirit, please show me the 9 of Swords. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Okay, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the King of Wands. Okay. And 2 or 3 more cards. Okay, 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. We got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Some type of a transformation. Okay, 5 of Wands. I feel like this person might feel like they have some type of competition. That's why they're kind of spying. They're sending someone out to kind of find out, like, hey, how are you? Or somebody is traveling in back to let this Emperor know, whether or not you are single or not. Okay, I think that this divine masculine has literally been wondering, are you still thinking about me? And I do want to say that the feminine is still thinking about their masculine, but I feel like they're just holding off. I look at the feminine here in her hopes and fears. She's holding back. She's holding back her energy. She is working on her coin right now. I do feel like, there is a choice and decision. I think that there is some type of a sacrifice that the Emperor is going to have to make. And I feel like, communication is definitely key, but I think that when you guys spoke the last time, there was some type of harsh words. I feel like maybe the 2 of you guys split it off. This could have been yesterday. This could have been 6 months ago. This could have been years ago. Okay. But I definitely am feeling like, this person is in love with you. But I do have 2 cards of being single here, okay? I've got the Hermit here, which has been single for a very long time, needing to pull back their energy so that they can learn about what it was in the past that got them to this place before they come out, because they're trying to be strategic. They don't want to just come in and have another fly by the seat of your pants relationship like the Knight of Swords over here, okay? They, maybe they had choices in the past, and, some of them, the choice was just, do I, get into a relationship or am I single? So I think that because of that, the feminines went ahead and pulled back their energy and said, okay, I'm done. I love you. Okay. I have a lot of love for you. My heart is overflowing with love from you, but I have to kind of step away in order for you to make your decision. So with that said, I think that the Emperor needs to take some type of action. I see him being the emperor here, and I think that the both of you are worried. I do see that the feminine and the masculine are both worried, but I think that the feminine is kind of in this space of like understanding. Okay, yes, the ego does get involved and is like, oh my God, am I going to hear from this person? Does this person want to grow with me? But I do feel like with the Five of Pentacles here, the Eight of Wands, there was some fast communication that left somebody feeling left out in the cold, and it left you single. And I feel like, in turn, I do feel like the two of you guys are kind of at this crossroads of, do we want to grow? Am I willing to, spend more time waiting on this person to make a decision on whether or not they want to hang out with me, or, whether or not they want to go the next level with me. So I feel like the masculines are, like I said, I think that the masculines are, going through this inner battle of, do I want to, work on this and grow with this person? Do I want to build with this divine feminine? And so I feel, that's going to be your guys' choice. I mean, it's not really telling me yes or no right now. I think it's more of like time will tell. And I think the challenge here is to pull your energy back, okay? Pull your energy back and take care of what you need to take care of in your own personal life, so that you're not just sitting around waiting for this person to take action. And I think that that's where the Nine of Swords comes in, okay? The Nine of Swords comes in when, we're worried and we're stuck in that place. So, that's typical. That's just part of life. We go through these, I'd be a little bit more worried if I didn't see a human emotion. And it's like, all these spiritual, readers will tell you, like, like, get on with your life, focus on the things that you can. But, you do have this thing called a human emotion, and that's what makes you, that's why you're here, is to experience that, So, and I completely understand that. And that's why I saw the Death card. So for some of you, you literally just cut it all off and you're like, no more, no more. And I think that for those of you who did it a while ago, you guys have really gotten through that phase. And yeah, there's still, with the Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, there's still this, is this person going to come back? Will this person, because again, we're looking back at the past and we're wondering, will they ever take this action towards me? Will I ever hear from this person again? And you know what? Only time will tell. That's what I have to say. But in the meantime, you got the world in the palm of your hand. And for some of you, maybe the two of you guys aren't coming together right now because you have some travel plans. For some of you, you're traveling for work, or you know what? You need to learn a new philosophy. And I think that, the two of you guys really needed to, maybe you had like a trip planned and you're not going to be able to do that with this person as a distraction. Maybe you're going to go on a mission. I'm fighting this cat to not get on my computer. Sorry, guys. For some of you, you signed a soul contract that you would go on this journey, and and this person can't be here right now in order for that to happen. So for a lot of you, it's time for you to go on a journey, and maybe that's for work too. I feel like this masculine is definitely being a little bit stubborn. I will say that they are being stubborn, but they're also being very strategic. So as hard as this may be for a lot of you, divine feminines, I do feel like things are going to have a turnaround. We do have now Jupiter in Pisces, which can bring divinely blessed relationships. So, I mean, stay within your intuition, because anything that is meant for you will never pass you by. And trust me, when we go through these experiences, they always work out better in the long run anyway. And then we're like, oh, why was I crying over this person? Like, oh, wow, like, where has this person been my entire life? So... keep that in mind. I really do see things working out. I see, you know, maybe for the two of you guys, you could very well also live at a distance from one another. I am seeing that too. And maybe that worries the both of you, is like, you know, maybe, you know, if you guys do live at a distance from one another, maybe there is some type of, you know, banter back and forth or misunderstandings that the two of you guys have. And I do feel like it is something that can work itself out. I think it's just going to take time. And I think that, you know, a lot of misunderstandings can happen, especially during a Mercury and Venus retrograde. All right. This is the time, but it's how you guys get through it that is going to be, you know, the ultimate test. Spirit, is there any advice for this? For the divine masculine and feminine? Yeah, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, okay? So, you know, just being a little bit more lighthearted, especially with the Ace of Cups here, being more lighthearted, more loving, not just to other people, but towards yourself. Yeah, I was going to say towards yourself. Attraction is when you're enjoying this moment fully. So being a little bit more lighthearted, even towards yourself. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This person is worth waiting for. At the bottom of the deck, your love life, or I'm sorry, divine timing is at work in your love life. So, you know, here's the deal. You need to be with somebody who has, you know, an understanding. And that's why I was saying, like, maybe you need to go on a journey so that you can learn your own philosophy. And that's what this is all about. For a lot of you, you know, that's why you're going off on this journey, is so that you can learn your, you know, or this mission or this work or whatever, so that you learn more about yourself. So that, you know, and if this person, if this person is worth waiting for, you'll wait, okay? And you'll go off and you'll do the things that need to be done and taken care of, so that you can be the best version of yourself that you can be when this person comes back around, okay? So, you know, maybe for some of you, you know, you did go through an unexpected breakup, but just know that there is a divine purpose for all of this. And, you know, whether it's this person or someone else, this divine masculine or divine feminine, or another divine masculine or feminine, I do believe that it is worth waiting for. In order for this to come in, it's like you've got to be in the moment. You've got to be like the masculine here. It's like he's doing his thing, she's doing hers, and he sees her beauty. You got to give them time to miss you, okay? You know, and if there's a difference in beliefs, then you guys know what needs to be done. You know, is it, you know, that big of a difference to where the two of you guys, you know, for some of you, it was like I was talking to a client yesterday, you know, she called and was like, oh my God, I broke up with my, you know, boyfriend. And I'm like, okay, like, what the hell? You know, everything was going good. Like, you know, and it was almost like, you know, in one instance, you know, it was because she wasn't getting exactly what she wanted right now, that, you know, and he was telling her, he's like, hey, listen, like, I really do care for you. Like, I really care, but right now I need to focus on myself so that I don't make the same mistakes. So I almost see that same thing here with the masculine being strategic, is he's like, you know, and I need to take a step back so that I can learn everything I need to learn about the lesson that I'm in. And right now, it's not, you know, not that I don't want to be with you. I do care for you, but I almost see it as like, you know, but she was like trying to save her heart, you know, that she turned around and sabotaged it, was like, I can't wait for you. Like, I got to let things go. And she was like, okay, we can't talk anymore. And that's that. And it's like, but you're cutting your nose off to spite your face. And so you're getting upset about something that, you know, is beyond his control right now. And he's doing the respectful thing by saying, listen, I want to be able to give you what you deserve, but right now I'm incapable of that. And so, you know, don't let it be the end all, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to be so freaking melodramatic, that's for sure. But, you know, right now I think people are just so sensitive. You know, if we really cared about one another, instead of being, you know, selfish, we would just let the other person know, hey, like, I'm not where you need me to be right now. I want to be in that space, but in order for me to be there, this is what I need to do. And if we could all be mature about that, then we wouldn't have these weird, you know, overly emotional, like, dramatic, you know, love stories. It's like full on drama. Anyway, you guys, I mean, all in all, these are not bad messages. But I actually like this reading. There's a lot of respect. I've got a lot of respect for the divine masculine here. and the divine feminine. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay? Like, this is prime example of what I was just talking about. Thank you, Spirit. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Give each other space, okay? Give each other the space. Give this person space to miss you. Sometimes we're afraid, so we keep blowing up their freaking phone because we're afraid that if we don't text them today or, hey, how are you doing? Or, just, hey, can you come over and, do this thing for me? Then they're going to forget about you. Listen, anything that is meant for you will never pass you by. And if this person really, truly loves you, letting them go will show that. You got to give them something to miss. Spirit, please show me. Okay, here it is. Time. There it is. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I can't make this up, guys. I can't make this up. Time. Time. Give them space and time. There is no time and space, only love. And it's unconditional love, passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Look within yourself. Nobody is in control of your emotions but you. This one's calling to me. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. All right, you guys, if you are interested in that personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. I love you all so very much, and I will chat with you again real soon. Take care.